On the last episode, we already had the engine built and in the bike. We cleaned up those nasty hubs. We got our new wheels in and ready to lace. So also what you saw in the last episode was me having to cut the spokes off the factory wheels. I was going to try and use them, but they were just not usable. They were completely rusty and just crapped out. So I got some Excel spokes and nibbles. Was surprised about how expensive they were. I had never bought them before, neither had I ever laced wheels before. So here I'm gonna show you just a time lapse of me lacing the wheel. I watched a bunch of YouTube tutorials. Thanks, Kincaid. So anyways, the first time I tried to lace them around, I messed up like the pattern on it, but that was easily corrected. I found the correct pattern, how to lace them on for the front and rear, and that went pretty smoothly, I guess. Anyone who is a little skeptical about lacing your own wheels, just go for it. Not too bad. Get the little truing stand, spoke wrench, and then tighten it down. I wish I had the spoke torque wrench at the very end when you're tightening them all up. Would have been nice to have one there. Here is a quick time lapse of me lacing the hubs. From there, we're gonna show you the rest of the build. Check it out.
Yeah, say I'm too locked in, I should give it up. But it's still the old me, I'm never switching up. Got the crowd jumping like it's double dutch. And now you wanted something like I ain't doing enough. Oh Lord, I'm so committed and driven by competition. I'm getting with intuition, it's killing the opposition. Subtracting the repetition, dividing the politician, and adding up all these winners to make up for what I'm missing. Back to it like I never left. Won't indulge in conversations that gon' leave me stressed. Push them out in part ways on my self-defense. No apologies, cause sometimes you just gotta start to cleanse. Yo, man's tough, got the heart of a lion, so inspired. Did I just hype me up without even trying? Now I'm lying, can it just be the voice in my head? Getting fed by every moment I was pushed to the end.
So after what seemed to be an eternity, I got them all laced up. I did the side-to-side wobble and the vertical wobble. Wasn't too bad. And then whenever you're done, you are basically just looking for that. Essentially, when it stops hitting that little arm right there, you know, got majority of the wobbles out. Some people even go as far as to measure the millimeters of how far it wiggles and stuff, but it wasn't hitting the arm. So that meant it was time to get some fresh tires on there. I'd like to thank Rinky Dink Hardware Store for hooking it up with this bucket. It really pulled through. You know, I've been doing this for a while, installing tires on my own wheels here in the garage, and I've never had one go just this perfect before. Look, just flawless. Anyhow. Alright. Did it.
Little gold nugget.
So I believe they turned out alright.
Damn.
Now we will install the rotor and is that nail gonna fall off or what? Anyways, polish these up. They did look like just scheisse.
Just a little dabble, do you? Boop, boop, boop. Ding, ding, ding.
This is KKE right there, but Really can't line it up. So that'll be fine right there, mate. And now it's time for the rotor. Don't act like you're not impressed, people. Woo-wee. Hot shit! This is looking good. Some of these do, some of these don't. We'll apply a little bit of this. I'm not using the red stuff, dude, because that's when you end up having to frick jackhammer this thing off. Hold on. Wait, is there a better way to put that? Can we just take a moment? Nope. Factory hub and hardware. That's one clean bitch.
Passa em mim, sarra em mim, joga pouquinho e você dá pra mim. Passa em mim, sarra em mim, joga pouquinho e você dá pra mim.
Alright, so in the same respect, except I do have new hardware for those.
Ooh, another goldie.
I'm going to install this. So with the wheels done, it was finally time to put them on the bike and get a rolling chassis. But before I could do that, the chain adjuster bolts I noticed were bent and rusted in there, so they soaked in PB Blaster for quite a while. That, however, was not the issue. It was the 30-year-old brake system. Every component needed to be completely rebuilt, cleaned, and polished up. Woo! That was fun, right? You guys like that song? Good, good. I actually don't care. So, the calipers are done. Got the rear wheel installed. Went surprisingly pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. But then the master cylinders. Not so smooth. So I'm leaving this in here simply to show you how nasty the master cylinders were. That used to be an O-ring. I cleaned it out the best I could, but if it doesn't work that well, I'll just have to order a new one. And voila! Oh. Sorry, I don't know what that's doing there. Definitely didn't use it on this. Nope. And no snags, no injuries, nothing. Anyways, I've got a new spring as well. Don't need this, and I don't need this. Man, I bought, between all my Hondas and the Kawasaki's and shit, I bought so many of these fucking steel balls. I've never used one. Okay, well, I have the brakes installed, but I don't like this. There is a, see that gap right there? That is creating this. Okay, so the resolve to the rear brake clevis was to just buy a new one. I bought a CNC one, but it did not thread on, so just drilled it out, and then I'm going to just re-tap the thread. Oh, it's hard to do with one hand, but all right, the moment of truth. Freeze. Okay, you notice this? Yeah, I got a different reservoir. I didn't even try the stock one. This one's just better. Turned out pretty well. Oh my goodness. No, it's mate. Alright, so now I just need to line all this up and get that installed. Phew. By the way, look at all the little trinkets, mate. Yeah, we already went over that. Got these little guys. Woo! Voila! Turned out pretty nice. And I got rid of that little shaky poo. Yeah, she's nice and tight now, mate. Oh my gosh, this thing was disgusting. Drilled out the rivets, polished up the other piece to it, but just scrubbing this thing, and this is like, I don't know, round 3. I was like, dude, I have to film this, bro, because this is part of the process, you know, getting this repacked, but it was disgusting. All right, and there it is when I am done. Some spots I couldn't get out, but for the most part, pretty happy with it. So I'm just gonna repack it. Looks good. Okay, I'm gonna roll it up. And almost forgot this. Still need to clean it up a bit. You can see a little bit of swirl marks and stuff in there. The inside, man, that's just, I even tried burning it out with a torch. To no avail. But overall, happy with it. Alright, so I have this Pro Circuit Platinum pipe. Honestly, I wish I had an FMF pipe for it, but it is what it is. This is after it's been vapor blasted. The only thing that kind of sucks about the platinum pipes is because of the thing has like nickel plating on it, that you really can't blue the pipes, you know, like the welds. So, oh well. Let's get it cleaned up and on the prime wheels. This freaking thing literally killed my brand new Dremel. So, I mean, it turned out okay. Not perfect, but whatever. I have some new mounting brackets. And I have this.
I walk in this head, little baby, too black for to make a bitch go crazy. I'm kicking it back, little lazy, too big photos in my hand get brazy. What's shaking? I can tell when a bitch is faking. I know that you're not, you stupid little slut. Now come here, make me bacon. When you say my name, call me Lucifer. I like this bitch, I get used to her. You are not welcome in my hell no, but I might come up, baby, hello, goodbye. You die, so sad, but I'm not too sure, and I don't feel bad. One thing's right, and your soul not here. Baby, don't cry, no, baby, don't fear. One more second, all I need to put it down and do the deed. I snatch you, keep you, stay so cold. The human race will always fold. You piece of shit, you fucking fool. All Freddy needs is that they're too cool. My job is done now, ain't that fun? No need to run. Got no heart, yeah, fuck 'em. Murder is my game, and I keep on coming. Never ever stop, no bitch, I love it. It ain't no trick, and it ain't no shoving. Fuck it, no idea how I got this way. Oh my god, friend, I'm about to say, running your mouth, talking all that shit. Little white boy, you must be a bitch. What you think now? Better watch your mouth. Shotgun at you from down south. Guns and blades and all type of shit. Tilt them wrong, you dead in a ditch. Watch what you say and watch what you do. Stomping on your grave when the ass can say who. I don't even wanna know, just a little ass bitch, just a little ass hoe. I walk in this head, little baby, too black for to make a bitch go crazy. I'm kicking it back, little lazy, too big photos in my hand get brazy. What's shaking? I can tell when a bitch is faking. I know that you're not, you stupid little slut. Now come here, make me bacon. I walk in this head, little baby, too black for to make a bitch go crazy. I'm kicking it back, little lazy, too big photos in my hand.
Here's the stock air boot. It's all zip tied up and pretty shoddy.
What the hell is even that?
And I'm actually going to try and plastic weld some of this back together. Let's get it done. chain slider.
You.
All right. Next step now is to rebuild the Kickstarter. Never actually taken one of these apart before. Should be simple enough. So this really was my first time ever taking apart and rebuilding a Kickstarter. I didn't realize how much actually went into the Kickstarter. The design itself, you would think you just bolt it up to the starter shaft on the motor. You could just use like a stick or a bar or something, right? Just kick it down, that's all you need. But the complex part comes in you being able to swing it out when you're ready to kickstart the bike, but push it back in and have it stay in when you're ready to ride. And that is made possible by this little ball bearing, this steel ball. This ball, if you know, you know. Anyhow, I got it all back together and installed on the bike. I'm gonna go ahead and shut up now and just let you guys listen to music and watch me install a dirt bike chain. Oh, but don't go anywhere. You have to see the water pump thing. That is wild.
Oh, I had a little leaky poo, so I put just a little bit of a gasket maker on there.
And I have an OEM gasket, which didn't help. It leaked again. So I had to take it all apart. Again, this time I made sure that I sanded the mating surfaces down perfectly flat. And that did the trick. No more leaks. You're next.
Well, here is the gas tank. Came out decently. So I think I need a new one. I don't think this is supposed to come out. Okay, I've had enough. It's leaking coolant.
But as I said before, I already fixed that.
So you can start these things just for a second without coolant in them. So, you know what I mean? Just fire it up. And, well, I don't even know if it's going to start. Dude, I'm so friggin' nervous, man. Like, this is the first bike I've ever built. I just put like a shot glass full of. I need the gas cap. There's literally just like a shot glass full of fuel in there. Oh man. I don't even know what you do when you first start a bike. I didn't have a throttle grip on. There's no brake fluid in here. It's like everything in my head, bro. Did I do it right? Is this right? Probably not. I mean, if it just goes yeah, I'll just go, oh, shut it down. I couldn't tell you how nervous I was right here. Just so much has led up to this. It does have oil in it, though. I left this unedited on purpose to show you what actually happens in real time. Those. Do it. Probably pull the choke up. Whatever, no choke. That was no choke and no, like, I wasn't getting a gas. That's just. Ow. Remember this? Yeah, I didn't know it, but my fuel valve was leaking this whole time. So I think it does need choke. I'll just hold it up. Ow! Shit. Fucking rebound. Maybe just a little bit of fuel. Oh. Don't flood it out. Ah, holy shit, bro. Dude, this thing has some fucking compression. Turn the fuel on. Oh shit, bro. Dude, it wasn't getting fuel. Fucking petcock valve was leaking. See, I try to be cool and like, use the factory stuff from 30 fucking years ago. I try to like refab it and not refab, you know what I mean? Recondition it, restore it, whatever. It's just no good. I thought that may be the case, so I've already ordered a new petcock valve. Just for Sheets und Giggles. Get the fuck out of here! Das Schmuck! It's alive! For the few of you that were upset with the music over the first start, here is the raw, unedited first start.
now.